Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the new MINI Countryman SE. Now, before we go and take this car for a drive, let's just explain what the SE is. It's the slightly more powerful version of the brand new all-electric MINI Countryman. And today we're going to go and take it for a drive, but before we do that, let's just recap some of the features of this brand new car. However, if you want more information and want to have a bit more of a look around some of the exterior and interior designs, use the link in the top of the screen to go and check out our full walk around on the exterior and interior of the new Countryman, because it's the same on this one. This one is a sport, so you get the slightly different design to the bumper down here. The John Cooper Works logos all around, the different alloy wheels, and a few slightly different design tweaks. It just makes it look a little bit more sporty. I, for one, really like the look of this new Countryman. I love the way it's more sort of, I wouldn't say aggressive, just more angular all around the place. The new lights are fantastic. You can actually tailor what you want those to be. It's obviously a much bigger car. The side profile is much more sort of squared off and I think a bit more aggressive than the one that came before. The rear end I think looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, there are no exhaust pipes on this car like there are on the John Cooper Works. The John Cooper Works has quad pipes. This has nothing because, of course, it doesn't need exhaust pipes because it's fully electric. Again, you've got those rear lights which are LED and you can change the design that you want on them. I think they look fantastic. But what about the interior? Now, if you've seen any of my videos on the new MINI Countryman, any of the new MINI products, you'll know that I think in here is where the real amazing changes have happened, because I absolutely love this new interior. It's funky, it's fresh, but it still keeps within the old school MINI design. So you've got the big circular designed screen directly in front of you, which if you go right back used to be the speedo. There is now no dials directly in front of me here. Now instead it's all on a heads-up display. The steering wheel is this brand new, chunky, really tactile, lovely thing to hold, really high quality. You've got all this fabric all around the place which just swings around the whole dashboard and along the door cards. It's a really cool thing to behold. There's now no air conditioning controls in the center. They're all now controlled via the touchscreen. Yes, it might sound intimidating, but trust me, you get used to it really quickly. You've got obviously Apple CarPlay on here. Down in the center, you've now got just 5 buttons for your power, your drive, your experiences, your volume, and your parking brake. In the center down here, there's a wireless charging pad here, and that's about it. A little cup holder in the middle there. Now, because this one is a sport, you get these fantastic John Cooper Works style seats, and they are just amazing. You've got all this red accents throughout the dash, and it's just a lovely place to sit. This particular car has a lovely specification. So you've got the pan roof, the Harman Kardon sound system, the reversing cameras, and so on. It is just a fabulous place to sit and spend time. I just really love being in it. It's just a great thing to sit in. And as I've already mentioned, if you want more information on the design of the new MINI Countryman, please use the link in the top of the screen to go and check out our full in-depth walk around. Now, I think we need to get this thing started, or not started, turned on, I would say, and let's go out for a drive and see just how this fully electric Countryman feels on the road. Welcome then to the driver's seat of the new MINI Countryman SE. Now, as I've already mentioned, this is the more powerful version of the new all-electric Countryman. So what's it like? Well, actually, before I tell you that, let's just talk over some of the facts. We've got around 310 horsepower. 0 to 62 is dealt with in around 5.6 seconds. We've got an estimated claimed range on the WLTP cycle of around 260 miles, and it can charge at up to 130 kilowatts. So that's all the electric stuff. 300 odd horsepower, plenty of range, fast charging, everything that you're going to need. But what I want to find out is, how's it drive? How's this fully electric Countryman feel compared to the internal combustion engine one? I've already driven the internal combustion engine version of this car, so I was so eager to see what this feels like as the SE, the more performance-based electric Countryman. Well, as you're just pootling around town, it feels absolutely fantastic. As is the way if you've watched any of our other Mini brand new product videos. The words I'll use are more sort of grown up. It feels like it's matured a lot. The way that it rides on the road is now beautiful. It feels like a really premium product. It feels just great on the road. The touch and feel of everything in the cabin and everywhere is just a new level. This new steering wheel is absolutely fantastic. I've mentioned it in every single video I've done on a car with this steering wheel, but I love it. The view out is fantastic. The car feels a lot bigger than the previous one, and that's probably because it is quite a bit bigger. But to place on the road, yes, you know that you're in a bigger car, but it's not difficult in the slightest. I'm on some really quite small, twisty B roads now, and it's just really easy to place. You can see there's loads of space everywhere in here. This car is incredibly well spec'd as well, with the Harman Kardon sound system, the panoramic sunroof. You get everything you're going to need with level 1, level 2. Level 3 gets you even more. But that's enough of that. Let's see what 300 horsepower feels like. Yep, it picks up. Makes some really funny little noises as well. But just like all electric cars, it has a real pick up and go. Around 300 horsepower I think is about bang on for today's roads. And even when you get to some corners, it still handles impeccably well. The steering is nice and responsive. You know exactly what the front wheels are doing at all times. And I love the new little heads-up display directly in front of you. Of course, that is standard because there's now no dash here, no sort of instrument cluster here. And it's just, yeah, it picks up well. Let's just put it into a different driving mode, shall we? Let's put it into go-kart. It really wakes up and it makes some really fun little noises. Yeah, you can really shift in this car. It feels just so, pardon the pun, it feels so electric to drive. It still feels like a Mini, which I think is just the most positive and best compliment that I can give these brand new products, is that they've grown up, matured, become more rounded vehicles, but they've kept that Mini element of fun and joy. They still feel fantastic, and this, as an electric, I think, actually really suits the car. As I mentioned, you've got plenty of range. You can charge it super quick. From 10% to 80% on a fast charge at 130 kilowatts takes around 29-ish minutes, about half an hour. So you just maybe scroll on your phone a bit or go and grab a drink and your car is fully charged. Simple. Throttle response, really good. Oh, I love those noises. This car just feels just more than the previous one. It just feels alive, and it feels like such a brilliant everyday usable car now. It just feels like, I've said it many times, a more grown up, a more mature product, and I think it is absolutely fantastic. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this car and the whole new Mini lineup, and please like this video, subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come. And if you want any more information on the new Mini range, the new Mini Countryman electric, or the internal combustion engine variants, please get in contact with your nearest Sytner Mini retailer. And thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure you're watching the channel because there's so much more cool stuff to come, and I will see you guys again very soon.